Hello everyone, I'm Likita Uppalapati from Team 3. Here we are going to discuss about the two different organizations. Here we are selected Coca-Cola and the Microsoft. In the slide 2, we have organizational culture. Culture in organizations consists of both readily visible aspects and those are less visible. It can be divided into three levels: assumptions, values, and artifacts. Now we are discussing about Coca-Cola. Coke's organizational culture consists of a global office of diversity, equality, and inclusion of working cross functionality with senior leaders, human resource, business relations, and boards to help to create an inclusive environment. At the Coca Cola Company, we focus on four strategic imperatives called create, articulate, regulate, and evaluate. And now we are going to discuss about Microsoft. Microsoft culture is one of always being learners in all things. Having a growth mindset, then they apply the mindset to learn about customers. They consider being diverse and inclusive, working together as one, and ultimately making a difference in the world. And in the next slide, we have mission and values. We can identify and measure, manage culture more effectively if you identify a set of values that describe an organization culture. In the Coca-Cola, people-oriented culture values fairness, support, and respect. A company in this category believes that its people are their greatest assets. They create a work environment that is fun for employees and does not force them to choose work over family. In the Microsoft, we have innovative and aggressive. We identify, measure, and manage culture more effectively if we identify a set of values that describe an organization culture. In the organization profiles, culture is represented by seven distinct values. A company with an innovative culture is flexible, adaptable, and willing to experiment with new ideas. Typically, these companies have flat hierarchy with little emphasis on titles or other status distinctions. Companies with aggressive culture focus on competitiveness and outperforming competitors. This can be lead them to fall short in the area of corporate social responsibility. Microsoft Corporation, for example, is known for having the aggressive culture. And my friend is going to continue the next slide. His name is Vishnu Reddy. Thank you.
Hi, I'm from Group 3. This is Vishnuvardhan Reddy. I'm going to explain the differences between Coca-Cola and Microsoft Company. My topic here is workplace environment. Workplace environment, first one is compensation. Employee remunerations may vary because information business frequently lack employment agreement. For instance, if casual workers complete certain responsibilities, they may be paid more. An employer pay may be determined by the employer on the basis of weekly, daily, monthly, or pre-project basis. Also, workers at a casual job could concentrate a various activities at each day, each time, each time work. They get paid differently based on the tasks they perform. In contrast, a formal workplace usually pays employees at the same rate at fixed intervals. A formal employer normally notifies them in advance if their wages increases for whatever reasons. Formal workplace sometimes pay more because payments are constraints. Taxes. Under formal labor agreement, people are frequently resigned with the governments as a formal employee. This could imply that a company deducts taxes from the employer's paycheck regularly. Alternatively, a formal employee might give a particular form to utilize to submit their tax returns at the end of the tax years. Payment for an informal employer to an employee frequently includes money that employee must pay in taxes to the government. This means that after the tax years, an formal employee is normally responsible for informing the government of their incomes to ensure they pay their taxes on time. They may decide to set some aside some of their incomes throughout the tax years. Working hours. Regular working hours are provided in many formal workplaces. This indicates that the majority of the workers put in the same amount of time each day. In some formal companies, employees may receive weekly time assignment. This business typically establish a structural schedule so that employees are aware of them when to be accessible. Workers in informal workplaces could have varying hours available, since some of the informal employees only hire people when they need it, and some of them are or for a brief time. They could ask workers to labor on various days, hours throughout the week. For instance, if you are a freelancer, your client probably won't ask you to report to work if they have no work for you. Staffing. In terms of complexity, Coca-Cola is a wide. Coca-Cola is governed by a vertical hierarchy with the corporation top management having ultimate decision-making authority. The line managers at the middle level are responsible for making daily and regular decisions, including its bottling line partners. Coca-Cola employs over 7 lakh people throughout its system. With mixed 6 regional operating, the company operates span more than 20 nation globally. The corporate headquarters of Coca-Cola are in charge of giving the decisions, board directions, and supporting the regional organizations. The executive committee of the company makes important strategic choices. The board meetings are presided over the chair of executive committee, who serves as the organization's symbolic leaders. He also serves as the CEO and senior decision maker. Staffing for Microsoft, a divisional, a product type organization structure based on the functional business divisions and engineering division groups have been described as Microsoft structure. During the organization's most recent reorganization in June 2015, several modifications that could support the company's alignments with the strategic direction as a productivity and platform company was announced. Microsoft has maintained its hybrid strategy between senior management, functional business groups, and technical groups, even as the organization has grown more hierarchical. Microsoft current business groups are divided into 9 areas: business development areas, corporate, external and legal affairs, corporate strategies and planning finance group, global sales, marketing and operations, HR group, LinkedIn marketing group, worldwide commercial group. Whereas in engineering group are divided into 3 areas: cloud and AI group, experiences and devices, artificial intelligence and research. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Awais Tehseen, and I am from Team 3. And today we are going to talk about slide 7 and 8. I'm going to talk about slide 7 and 8. I'm going to talk about teamwork and collaboration. We are discussing on Coca-Cola and Microsoft. I'll start with Coca-Cola. The management of the company is able to control the consequences of the internal business environment. Effective production processes, appropriate organizational techniques, and efficient communication networks are just a few of crucial internal environments that Coca-Cola makes sure are in place. Coca-Cola undertakes assessments of its operations to efficiently manage and monitor its internal environment, and its responds properly to any aspect that could compromise the efficiency of any consumer or manufacturing process or procedure. By 2030, we want to have 100% of our cans and bottles collected and recycled. We are reducing the amount of new plastic. We use all of the bottles under 1 liter for Coke, Fanta, Sprite, and Pump are made of recycled plastic. They might also be referred as the external business environment. The external business environments are more influential than the aspects related to the internal business environments. The entire business or economy may be impacted. Coca-Cola is conscious that changes in the environment can either lead to market success or pose risks. Customers' attitude, economic instability, and demographic trends are just a few risk and of external business environment factors that are closely watched. The response for the customers may be impacted by this. Moving on to the Microsoft. Social responsibility and ethics are crucial factors that Microsoft should consider when developing its marketing tactics. Legal duties fall under the same category. Microsoft need to upload the law. In the various areas it competes in, Microsoft's social responsibility should ensure that its products are helpful to society. The business supplied are judged according to both standards. The the consumers will benefit from making social responsibility and ethics into account, and the business will have no trouble drawing in the more customers. We are committing 1 billion over 4 years to fund investments in cutting edge climate technologies and to speed up to the adoption of already available climate. In the GCV, the cross-section empowers members from government and cooperative elements to team up on answers for great difficulties confronting our reality without the limits of actual area of limitations of its present reality. Working with the discussion and Accenture as a feature of Microsoft cross-section, early adopter discussion and Accenture, early adopter work on the item in front of carrying lattice capacities to more extensive arrangements of clients and accomplishes coordinated effort and association are at the core of mission of the GCV. Thank you so much for watching my presentation. If you guys have any questions, please do let me ask in the comment section below. Thank you.
Well, hi, my name is Muhammad Khalil. My project is I'm doing the 9 and 10, the evidence of status and power. So let's discuss about the power. Power is nothing but the person can influence others more easily and perform his more job effectively. Example, a manager has the power to assign a project to team members. Going to status, the status is nothing but the position hierarchy is an organization. Status describes someone's job or position in an organization. Here in an organization, there should be different positions and responsibilities. Do you see any difference between the evidence of status and power in an organization? Yes, in this organization, everyone is equal to follow the rules and regulations and should obey organizational policies. Yes, there is some difference between power and status in this organization. Those who have the highest position have more power compared to employees who have the lowest position, but the people who have power should not misuse their power. Everyone should respect each other and follow the rules and regulations in a company. Next, I'm going to discuss about the reference. So for the reference, Barney JB in 1986, organization culture, can it be a source of sustained competitive advantage? Academic of Management's Review 11656 665. Microsoft Research and Technology Management in 49 2 page. We have a website that is http://www.microsoft.com, and Markel said 2007 to April 23, dishing it out in style US News and World Report 142 to 5255. Morris B. Burke D. and Nearing P. 2006 January 23. The best place to work now, Fortune 15378 and 86 sidechain EH 1992 year. Organizational culture and leadership, San Francisco, Jose Bass. The Coca-Cola Company is 2009. United States Securities and Exchange Commission, Form 10. And we have cited www.thecocacolacompany.com / investors PDF form So 10K we have big one website. So guys, that's all about myself. So if you have any questions, please comment in the box. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.